Hello everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video I am going to be talking about a very interesting Doctor Who leak which is circulating over the past day or so, and I want to give my own thoughts on it, obviously cover the leak, so bear in mind before we get into this video there could be potential spoilers for the new season of Doctor Who, so bear that in mind before we get into the video. So yeah, let's have a look at what this leak entails, what's included in the leak, because it is worth noting that with the last few years with Doctor Who, even the most bizarre leaks have ended up being true, so always take it with a pinch of salt, but don't be too surprised at the same time, because it seems like Doctor Who and leaks seem to go hand in hand in recent years. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get into the video, let's talk about that show that we all love, and that is Doctor Who. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so here we go. And this was found on X or Twitter, and here we go. So we've got like 7 leaks. So let's get into it. So episode 1 will feature the reveal that Belinda's childhood boyfriend gifted her a star when they were younger, which is where the Belinda and the Doctor will be visiting in the Robot Revolution. The Belinda, okay, very interesting. So there's this little leak here for episode 1, which is very interesting. I mean, we'll find out very soon if that's true or not. But if episode 1 turns out to be true, then we're going to be in for a ride when it comes to the rest of these leaks. So episode 3 will be a sequel to the series for episode Midnight, which does get me really worried because that was a nice standalone episode. I really enjoyed the horror factor of that episode and the fact that it's kind of unknown if the villain was actually destroyed or not, and it's kind of a little bit worrying if we end up getting a sequel to that, because it could potentially destroy the impact that the episode had, unless it's a spiritual successor, which obviously it's its own separate thing, but pays homage to Midnight in terms of the story structure and stuff. So that I wouldn't mind, but if it's a straight up sequel, then no. And then for leak 3. At the end of episode 6, it will be revealed that Mrs. Flood is a bi-regenerated version of the Rani. Flood, Rain, Rani. Now, I've seen this acronym go around since the whole Sutekh acronym was revealed at the end of Season 1, because it was kind of a little bit cringe the way it was played out. So, I don't know, if it is revealed that Mrs. Flood is the Rani, then why is she a bi-regenerated version of the Rani? But I guess it kind of makes sense that other Time Lords would have the ability to bi-regenerate as well. So I'm guessing they're going to shove that into the Whoniverse. So I guess that would make a lot of sense, maybe. But then again, I don't know, like, reintroducing the Rani and having it already bi-regenerated is a little bit interesting, to say the least. And then the original version of the Rani will be played by a younger Asian actress who will appear riding on horseback at the start of episode 7. Okay, so what happens with the original version of the Rani then? Because obviously bi-regeneration, they split off in 2. So I wonder what that's about then. So is this young actress still going to be around, maybe? Who knows? Unless they spin bi-regeneration into a different thing. I've kind of given up trying to focus on regeneration because it doesn't make sense to me anymore. Okay, next up we've got Mrs. Flood will mention Omega in some capacity. Whether he actually appears is currently unknown. Now, this one does kind of make me think that this leak probably isn't true, because as much as I would love my boy Omega to come back, I don't think he will reappear. But a mention would be plausible, especially with the series hinted at a Return to the Timeless Child story arc, which we saw a flashback in Series 12 that had Omega, Tecteun, and Rassilon, so it would make a lot of sense for Omega to be referenced, but I don't know why that's being highlighted in this leak. Number 6, Susan will return in the finale. I mean, a Susan Foreman return has been set up, but it would be nice to see Caroline Ford back in the show, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. And then number 7, Ncuti won't be returning for a 3rd season. Now, that's probably just playing off all the online speculation, but I don't know, because I'm a little bit worried about some stuff when it comes to this leak, because, yeah, obviously episode 3 being a straight-up sequel to Midnight, I don't know, that just seems a little bit lazy in my opinion, because Midnight was a really good standalone episode and doesn't need a follow-up. And then the whole bi-regenerated version of the Rani seems a bit baffling, but I don't know. At the same time, with the way this era's gone, I wouldn't be too surprised either. So, who knows? So there we go. That is the new leak for Doctor Who Season 2. Now, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Always remember to take any leak with a pinch of salt. But as I said before, some of the most bizarre sounding leaks in Doctor Who in recent years have ended up being true. So, who knows what's going to happen. But with all that being said, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you are new around here, please click that like button and subscribe for more nerdy content. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for all the support. Take care. Love you all. And peace.